Hey everybody, it's Luke and Dad. Today we are going to be working on food plots. We've got a four-wheeler with a sprayer, we've got a lawnmower, we've got a harrow back here, we got weed eaters, we got a lot to do. And first things first, we got to make a trail through there, make sure we can even get to where we're going. But that's going to be our day, and we'll kind of show you everything we're doing. Luke's going to spend a lot of time in the four-wheeler today. He's pretty excited about it. So it's going to be like a little farm for us. All right, well, we made it across a little bridge, little wet spot, nothing special, and we started up and out into the opening. All right, we've got a big spot up here. This whole area up here we're gonna try to knock down today and put in clover. It's gonna be a domain comeback kit. It's supposed to last 5 years. It's 4 different blends of clover plus a chicory. And I might be able to do most of this with this mower, which is great. They say you could broadcast it directly down. If that's the case, we would spray this with to kill the grass and then broadcast directly over it. We would not even have to use the spring tooth, but I think it'd be fun to use it anyway, at least for a little bit. If not, at least here, then I know we'll use it at the other spot. So we're going to go ahead and mow an outline here of what our field is going to be, and we'll go from there. Got this whole area cleaned off all the way back to our trail camera. Our deer stand's going to go in here in between these big cottonwoods right up there on that little point behind those brushes. We still have a huge food plot to work on that side of the hill right there. But oh, Luke's nailing this out, making this grass look good. Original idea was to till it up with the spring tooth and then broadcast on it. I think is as good as this looks right now, with him mulching those weeds down, that's going to act like it'll act like straw. Should be able to broadcast on it after we spray it to kill it. We can at that point go ahead and hit it with the liquid lime, and then maybe mow it another time, which will take and fluff that that residue and that can cover the seed and get that seed down closer to the ground, work it around once we broadcast it. So I think this turned out pretty good. I haven't measured it, but I believe it's right around 2/10 of an acre. So excited. Luke's having a good time on the tractor. It's hot. The dog's exhausted. That's good. So we're gonna keep going, and we'll update as we go. Okay, we've got the big one behind us done, and that's gonna be our clover. And then we're gonna work on this one on the hillside down by the road, which is gonna be a bit more challenging. It's got a lot more of those tall weeds. I don't even know what they are. I don't want to burn up the mower messing with it. I'll probably end up having to weed eat a bunch, but it's gonna be looking down there. Our deer stand's gonna go right here in between these big cottonwoods, so it'll have a great view to the west over this food plot. And then as we get done moving down, it'll have a view of this food plot on this hill, and then there's a roadway down there that they use a lot, so they walk along. So we'll get them to fall in love with this spot here. We just got to clean it up and make it nice for them. Luke's doing a great job just kind of breaking it up. All we're doing is just trying to get a little bit of a dirt contact once we broadcast the seed. Luke's just gonna really got the springtooth section going down about 2 inches, maybe 1.5 inches. So like I said, you see here, we're just breaking the ground a little bit. Nothing crazy. We don't need this to look like a 50-acre cornfield or soybeans, you know, in the spring. So we're gonna do this, broadcast, and go back to cover it, hit it with the seed. Do this again, and then hit it with the liquid lime. So yeah, nice fun day. So we're done. We got the 4-wheeler, sprayer loaded, the mower, everything else, picked up everything. So we're good. Let's head home. Luke can tell you all about it.
Hey everybody. So today we woke up at 5 a.m. We get ready to leave. We get the dog and ourselves in the truck. We leave at like maybe 5:30. And then we drive an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and a half. And so we get to this one gas station, and Birdie, whenever Dad gets out of the truck, Birdie starts whimpering like crazy. And then there's this person that walks by. Birdie starts going crazy. She's running around, jumping on the windows, barking, whining. And then once we leave there, she's just on the floor. We're heading home now. A long day of work.
Hardest you've ever worked, do you think?
No.
No.
No, I've worked harder, but this was really hard.
So tell them what our process was. What did we do?
Okay, so first we had to park the truck, and then we started mowing a path to where we were putting the food plots. So then we got down to this one ditch. We didn't have wood to cross it, so we had to go back to one of the sheds and get wood. That way we could cross the little ditch. I'm out of breath. Stop it, Birdie.
Keep going. Just tell them what we did.
And then, so Dad started mowing. He pushed some logs with the little lawn tractor. And then, once he was done mowing with that, I got on the mower and started mowing. Mowing it a second time, that way it's cut down more and there are less things standing. So he's going back to get the 4-wheeler with the herbicide.
And that does what?
And the herbicide will kill weeds. So it's a crop that will spray that spray down on weeds, which will kill them.
So after we did that, then what did we do?
We waited 30 minutes, then we got the spring harrow out and started doing, we kind of cultivated the, one of the food plots, and then,
But we just wanted to break the dirt up.
yeah,
That was it.
yeah. And then, I mow it again, and then Dad goes back. He takes the mower from me and starts mowing the other food plot. Well, somehow there are more sticks in that food plot, the second food plot, than in the first food plot. And the first food plot is surrounded by trees, but the second food plot is not, which I do not understand at all.
Well, it's just kind of out in the open on the slope, right?
Yeah. So, Birdie, of course, she's a hunting dog. And so what she does is she goes and finds a tree, gets a mouse, and kills it, and then drags it back to the tree. And then she lays on top of it. As right now, she is out of breath, just like me and my dad. She ran a lot today.